Hello. A question I get is how big is the real-time person-to-person economy? My name is Faisal Khan. I'm a banking and a payment consultant, and this question absolutely fascinates me. If you were to walk into a money transfer store, typically anywhere in the world, there is a minimum floor price, and that floor price traditionally is $100. If you go to a store in Paris or in Copenhagen and you say, hey, I want to transfer money all the way across to Manila or India or Bangladesh or Pakistan, etc., 100 euros or $100 may be the absolute minimum you can send. If you send it below that floor price, it's just going to be so expensive to send that money that it just doesn't make sense. So we know for a fact that World Bank publishes these numbers, the $630 billion number. And that $630 billion is the person-to-person transfer market, which is at a price of $100 or above. $100 or above. So how big can the market be for 0 to 100? That's the question. If you enable 0 to $100 market, and you enable it to be in real time, how big is that market? In order to do this calculation, let me run through a very simple example. Let's say you go to a city like, I don't know, let's just take an example, London. And if I were to ask someone or someone knowledgeable, how many transactions happen in the city of London in a year over £100? This could be stock, bonds, checks, electronic debit, credit, faster payments, traveler's checks, whatever, anything over £100. They may say, okay, forget the year, how many in a day? So let's say there are 20 million people in or around Britain, and they do one transaction a day over 100, or maybe half of them do that transaction. So you're already looking at millions of transactions over £100 a day. Now, if I were to ask you the same question, how many transactions between 0 and £100? Chewing gum, cigarettes, cafe, coffee, parking tickets, everything small or big. How many? The answer is millions, right? So I said, okay, can you quantify it as a multiplier from the ones with over 100? So let's say if over 100 euros or pounds transactions were 100,000 transactions a day, let's just to make the maths easier, 100,000 transactions a day, people would say, oh, at least 50 times more. I said, okay, cool. So if we are doing 100,000 transactions over £100, we are doing what, 5 million transactions under that? They say, yeah, absolutely. So 50 times more. So likewise, if we take the similar example, if we know that the transaction value of the worldwide person-to-person remittances over 100 is 620 billion, then what would be the number between 0 to 100? What sort of a multiplier do we apply? 50? Let's go simple. Let's go 10. 10 times that would be $6 trillion market. So the number that I perceive it to be is at least 10 times the P2P market, which is $6 trillion. When the world will truly be ready for, let's say, real-time person-to-person payments anywhere in the world, in the 1900 payment systems that we know of, the market is going to be in trillions. Perhaps $20–25 trillion. But so far, if you want to do it for effort estimation purposes, my answer is $6 trillion. That is how big the real-time P2P market is between 0 and $100. Till next time, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask below. Have a good one.